Hello, it is me Orion, and I'm back with some updates on 9 and his bootlickers, along with another bunch of people I'd like to talk about. This video might be shorter than the last expose video, and if it's your first time hearing about this drama and its bad apples, I recommend watching my previous video, or watch the others expose videos to get the full context. Without further ado, let's get started. So starting off with 9. We already went over the basics of how he's simping for a fictional squid who's also a minor, then avoiding accountability for his actions, and even defending both a NSFW reposter and a racist. But about that, it has recently come out that 9, Drew and another 2 of their bootlickers named Sign and Mr. Crude, decided to hop onto Shamo's stream and call them racial slurs. Well, no wonder, coming from the same Drew who said Black Lives Matter, is seen spewing the N-word at Shamo. Unbelievable. Speaking of him, Drew is the 30-year-old who somehow in his entire life, instead of pursuing a job, falling in love with an actual woman, nor starting a family, he'd rather interact with a community full of minors, and whilst claiming to be supporting black people. Are you sure? But back to the point, Drew is what I like to call the master manipulator. Whenever someone brings up questions about who 9 really is, or is shown interest towards the evidence we gather and provide of how he's a horrible person, Drew immediately jumps into action and starts manipulating / guilt tripping them into not bringing those questions up, nor listening to our aid. This just shows of how desperate he is to not let anyone who's on 9's side know the horrible truth. Then there's Kelvin, who decided to abandon his old channel, and make a new one, in which he completely rebranded to a murder drone / gamer channel, and he said that he quote unquote changed, and that he doesn't want to be on Averse anymore. Well, what if I and Simon told you he was lying? When we both looked up 9's Twitter on what he was posting lately, and guess what? There were a few drawings which are reminiscent of Kelvin's putrid art style, so that explains that the gamer account on YouTube was just a distraction, so that he can be friends with 9 and pump out more vomit-inducing art of these 2 being shipped. Then there's Elliot, the one person who reposts NSFW artwork of murder drones characters and other stuff. He still does it to this day, but it's not as prevalent as before. But wait, there's more. You think that him reposting NSFW artwork on Twitter was bad enough? Well, no. Cause it's been stated and confirmed that Elliot was trying to date a 12-year-old while he was 17, so almost a young adult, which also means that Elliot is a pedophile. So that's the update on 9 and his goons. Well, no, cause there's one more person I'd like to talk about. And his name is Classic Sonic. You may be asking, how is this person on the list if he's not even related to the 9 situation? Well, let me tell you. It all started when a user named Claire encountered Classic Sonic on a stream, and then Classic proceeded to hurl insults at Claire, whilst calling her a bitch. In which, if you're watching this, Claire, I feel sorry for you. I hope you're doing better now. After that, when the news broke out of this event, many people within the community got mad at Classic Sonic, and tried to take him down. One of those people being Kai, who's famous for exposing bad individuals, decided to confront him along with his friend David. But it turns out to be a huge mistake. Cause Classic decided to hurl insults at Kai and David whilst threatening Kai of murdering and raping him. You thought this was the lowest he could stoop to? Oh no. Cause when on StreamYard when the talk was happening, Classic was making suggestive hand movements, almost like he was jerking it, and that's where he flashed his wiener at them, which I think is purely disgusting. But thank God he got banned off of YouTube, so we won't have to see him again. So that's all the news I bring today. I know there were a lot more stuff happening at the scenes, and uploading this video a bit late. But I promise to be more effective on making videos. It has been several months since First Encounters Part 1, and Part 2 is in development hell due to my negligence. I will try to finish it. Oh, and 9, or Drew or whatever bootlickers are watching this, we won't stop exposing you, until you finally give in and tell the truth to everyone. And Drew, don't even think about manipulating us, we can see through your lies. That's all, thank you for watching.